What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm making Mr. Bumpkin. Yes, that is what I said. I received a message from one of my followers, Clint. Hey, I've been following you for a while. I know this is different than what you usually do, but you think you could do a how-to on how to make something like this? The kids in my neighborhood would get a kick out of it. Thanks. Yes, Clint, I will definitely show you how to make it. And for this process, I'm gonna ask my dad for help. Now that I got Pops here, this is what you're gonna need for this project. Wood, gloves for his hands, his hat,
shirt, jeans, shoes, and 2 pumpkins.
So I'm pretty tall. My dad's probably like the height of the bumpkin. So we're gonna measure his legs.
My dad is cutting 2 sets of 2x4s to apply to Mr. Bumpkin's legs, and he's also angling it just to have that bend. Here my dad is marking a plywood piece just to add extra support to the knees.
Now we're going to cut it, and we need 4 pieces.
My dad is applying wood glue to the plywood piece just to add extra support to the knee. Also, we're going to nail it in with the nail gun. Make sure you do it to the other side.
This will be the base. We're gonna attach the legs to it.
Here we're adding more support to the base just because Mr. Bumpkin's going to be more top heavy as he's leaning forward.
All right, now you can see that we have the bend in the legs. We gave it a 1 foot apart. We're gonna apply a plywood piece right here, and then we're gonna make his bum. We're gonna take the plywood piece, we're gonna put it right here on top, and we're turning the plywood piece just at an angle, turning it so when he goes like this, he's smiling with his bum. We're using the excess wood that we cut from this part, and we're applying it right here.
I added wood glue to the edges, and I nailed it in for extra support.
Now that we cut the piece out, we're gonna apply it to the legs to give it that arch. We got a cardboard box with a little bit of thickness, and we're gonna cut it to match his back to give it a little bit of volume so it could match the sizing of his butt. Apply some glue, lather it up right here so it can stick to this.
Folks, now we are adjusting butt for the Scarecrow.
So we found more little wedge pieces that we could use to give it a butt lift. All we have to do is just attach some glue to this part, front and back, and then it'll hold it up in place.
Here we're applying a wood piece, drilling 2 screws to it as it is his neck to place his head on.
So what we're doing right now is just cutting the hole for the bottom part. We have the pool noodle right here. We measured them for the arm. It's about 24 inches, but we're gonna give it a little bit extra, about the extra 3 inches for the hands. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it right down the middle. What we're doing with this wire is we're gonna take the arms and hook it in through the pool noodles, kind of like a nunchuck, and then just have it go through. So now that his framing is done, we're gonna start putting the accessories on. So I'm just gonna start making his face. I like to draw it out first so I know what I'm dealing with. And if I mess up, you know, I can erase it. So I got my face. I'm gonna cut out the eyes, cut out the nose, but I'm just gonna kind of carve just the top layer to get the teeth smiling. So I'm not gonna cut it fully out. You kind of have to be careful with this just because if you poke it in too much, the eye will break. So very gently do it. If I mess up, I knew it. Oh well. Originally we were gonna use these shoes, but we found these ones. They look a little bit better. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it from the bottom and then attach it to the legs.
Yeah, we marked the shoes to fit the legs.
this part, we're gonna hot glue the pants to the butt so it can just stay in place. What you wanna do is use pants that you're not gonna use again, and shirts that you're not gonna use again.
This is our supply falling on us.
Apply some hot glue to the pumpkin and put the jeans on top of it so it can stay in place.
Now that we put the glue on, we're gonna put him back on the stand. I'm applying hay throughout his body, kind of fill him out. Okay, so we're gonna take a hot glue gun and we're just gonna put it right at the edge to hold the shirt in place. This is the support piece that we added to give it more support to have his head turned. We're gonna add the final touch. He's all done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our latest project, Mr. Bumpkin. Hope you guys liked it. Hopefully this tutorial helps you with your Halloween decorations. Thanks to my dad for helping me with this project.
Stay tuned for this project and more projects coming.
Yeah, with Halloween around the corner, we'll have a lot more.
We are into it.
Yeah.